Andrew, it's been a while since a Cardinals team around here has had kind of this kind of build up to the postseason and a chance to kind of look at things. I wondered from your perspective how best you've seen teams use these kind of days or players use these days.
Yeah, I think it's nice to have. What do we have? 5 days we get to play and rest guys, get the guys the at bats they want, the innings they want, and we're going to lean on them hard, hopefully for a long time, a full month, and we've used from my perspective, obviously the bullpen's kind of my number one thing, and we've used those guys and they've been huge for us, and now we want them to be as well rested and as sharp, and everybody's going to have a different priority and method of getting there, but I already see the conversations happening, and we'll line those guys up and get them the work they need, and everybody else will fill in the gaps.
What about for you personally to go into this game and kind of the assignment you had, runners on base or lefty to finish off an inning? And these are the kind of things that October has in store for you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still, I'm getting back. I feel like I'm doing a lot of stuff really well and just trying to get better each time out, and take every opportunity as a chance to get work and sharpen myself. I feel like my breaking ball is really good. I've thrown some pretty good fastballs. I missed with one really, really bad right down the middle tonight, but otherwise I felt like I was pretty competitive. And, I think we all want to go out and have a good outing every time, no matter what the situation. So for me, it was just a chance to go out and try to get outs.
Is it too much to say that someone, the spot like you were in, or say Jack comes in for the first time in a relief in a long time, that these days can also kind of help shape what part you play in the postseason?
I don't know. I think that's probably more a question for for the staff and how they are judging it. Like I said, for me, I want to get everybody out. I don't ever want to give up a run. I don't want to ever give up really a base hit or a base runner for that matter. But I want to go out there and show that I'm ready to compete and I've got something to offer, and let them judge.
Thank you. Thanks,
Yep.
Andrew.
Mike Reeves, Illinois Radio.
Andrew, now that the streak is in the books, how will you remember it? I mean, and everything that you went through during it?
Yeah, I mean, I had the best seat in the house for it, and I think they're just a blast to be a part of. There's some games you go and you basically win it in the first or second inning, and there's other times where you have these big comebacks, and it's just kind of gets to be a feeling of you don't know how you're going to do it that night, but you always seem to find a way to do it. And the big hits for me are the most fun part. What Goldie and what O'Neill, what Harry did, and Nolan had some big ones, but just those big homers that kind of shift games. It seemed like we had one, every other day for that matter, and it's a lot of fun to be a part of, and it seems to be contagious. And for me, I think you guys probably got sick and tired of hearing us tell you that we thought we were a better team than we were playing, that we were better than a 500 team, and you can't count on a stretch like this, but to go out and kind of back it up and prove that we can play complete baseball is something I think we've all had in our minds, and to go out and do it is just it's a nice way to go into these important games.
Katie Wu, The Athletic.
Hey, Andrew, as you know, obviously a huge factor in going into the postseason is momentum. How do you think that this Cardinals team can carry that momentum into the postseason, especially in what's ultimately a winner-go-home game?
Yeah, the one-game playoffs its own, kind of discussion to have, but I think the fact that we went on this run and the teams we beat and the ways we beat them, and the people that contributed and how we got there and playing a complete game of baseball shows that we're capable of anything, and confidence is everything in this game. So the fact that the guys in that clubhouse feel like no matter who we play, we can go out and beat anybody, we can beat any pitcher, we can beat any team, has to give us a ton of confidence. And fortunately we're at this point now. We do have these 5 days to kind of make sure guys are sharp, but we know what we're capable of.
Thank you.
Yep.
Ben Frederickson, St. Louis Post-Dispatch.
Kind of follow up on that same topic. You guys are already becoming the face of the discussion. Does September momentum translate into October success? And there are a lot of examples that suggest no, but I'm curious if that confidence you mentioned, the full way you guys played with everybody contributing is as important to that one game play-in as a 17-game winning streak.
Yeah, I mean, I do. I think that, like I said, we want to win every game. We'd like to, we have four left. Yeah, we'd like to win all four of them. We'd like to play complete baseball games. But, to me, what we did at this time of year with the group that we're going to have, I think that confidence is huge. And, the one-game playoff, you don't have time to stretch together, a series like we will, if we're fortunate enough to advance. But like I said, I just think the confidence in the clubhouse that, somebody's going to get the hit or somebody's going to come in and get the big out or the starter's going to do this or that is huge for us. I think that can't be understated. Overstated? I don't know.
Zach Silver, MLB.com.
Andrew, I'm curious, what does the mix of this clubhouse with a lot of young guys who are eager and seem to be good learners, a lot of old guys not old guys, sorry, but experienced guys. I'm sorry, I know we get a lot of crap for using that, but I'm sorry. But experienced guys who have been around and know what it's like. How much has that mesh just kind of been essential to this season and guys just being able to keep a cool head throughout this year and to get where you guys want to go?
Yeah, it's a great group. I think that, hopefully those of us that have that experience can, help guys through, but they bring energy to us as well. And, I think we can kind of feed off of each other. But, there's not going to be too many teams that have the postseason or just the general baseball experience that we do. And, you add guys like Lester and Hap and, hopefully that we can pass these things along and help, maybe prepare them for the types of games we're going to have. But this team, most of these guys have been in the playoffs the last couple of years with us. I mean, we, obviously that NLCS didn't go our way, but I think guys learned a lot and saw that atmosphere and what it takes and what the games are like and, all the kind of riffraff that goes off on the side. We're bringing families, the games, the travel's a little bit different and there's a lot of things to juggle. Everybody seems to want a ticket for playoff games. So just having been through that and being able to help guys through that should be, hopefully beneficial to us.
And to have someone like Adam sort of leading the pitching staff through this year, and for him, as it looks, is going to pitch in that game, just what has he meant to this pitching staff, and what have you made of just how he's been able to do this year, going through what he went through a couple years ago and now getting to this point now?
Yeah, I mean, he's been incredible since I've been here. I do hear about those years where he was struggling and coming back from injury, but I think, he and Yadi and, even a guy like Lester who just got here, what they do for the clubhouse and the attitude of like maybe the calming, but also, knowing when to kind of give guys a kick in the butt or say something is just, it's something that not every team has. And we're really fortunate to have that. Adam is, he's an open book and he cares so much and he's trying to help everybody that, I'm trying to learn from him every day. So just a phenomenal teammate and, a big part of our success. I think that, everybody can run all these, projections and say your team's going to do this, they're going to do that, but you can't measure what somebody like Adam or what somebody like Yadi can do to help get a team over the edge and win those games or kind of win on the margins.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.